Hello everyone, and welcome back to Online Master, your ultimate destination for mastering essential skills. Today, we're venturing into the realm of Excel, a tool that's not just about spreadsheets, but a powerful companion for data analysis. We'll be sharing tips and tricks that will help you morph into an Excel pro, making data analysis feel like a breeze. So buckle up and get ready to embark on this exciting journey. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you won't miss any of our future tutorials. Our first tip is all about importing data. As we all know, data is the lifeblood of any analysis, and Excel offers a multitude of ways to bring your data into the spreadsheet. Whether your data is stored in CSV files, text files, or even other Excel workbooks, Excel has you covered. Now, to import your data, head over to the Data tab and select Get Data. Here, you'll find options to import data from a variety of sources. You can choose to import from files, databases, online services, or even from the web. If you're importing from a file such as a CSV or a text file, simply select from Text CSV. Navigate to your file and click Import. Excel will then load a preview of your data. You can choose the delimiter, which is the character that separates your data fields, whether it's a comma, a semicolon, or a tab. You can also specify the data type for each column, such as text, date, or number. But what if your data isn't perfectly structured? What if there are unwanted spaces, inconsistent capitalization, or incorrect data types? Well, fear not. Excel's Power Query Editor is a powerful tool that can help you clean and transform your data as you import it. You can remove unwanted columns, change data types, split columns based on delimiters, and much more. Now, once you're satisfied with your data, click Load to import it into your spreadsheet. If your data is particularly large, you may want to load it to the data model, which is a high-performance storage engine that can handle millions of rows with ease. And there you have it. You've successfully imported your data into Excel. Of course, this is just the tip of the iceberg. Excel offers a wide array of import options tailored to your specific needs, whether you're importing from a database, a web page, or even an API. We've explored different import options and shown you how to make your data analysis ready. Next, we'll dive into data cleaning, because as we all know, clean data is the foundation of effective analysis. So stay tuned for more Excel tips and tricks. Now that you have your data in Excel, it's time to clean it up. Data cleaning is a critical step in the data analysis process. Without clean data, your results could be skewed, leading to inaccurate conclusions. So, let's roll up our sleeves and get started. First, let's tackle duplicates. Duplicates can distort your data and give you an inaccurate picture of what's really going on. To remove duplicates, select the data you want to clean, then go to the Data tab and click on Remove Duplicates. A dialog box will appear, allowing you to choose which columns to consider when removing duplicates. After selecting the appropriate columns, click OK, and voila, your duplicates are gone. Now, let's move on to missing values. Missing values can be a bit trickier. Sometimes it might be appropriate to leave them as they are. Other times you might want to fill them in with a default value, or perhaps an average or median value. To take care of missing values, you can use the Go to Special function under the Find and AMP Select option in the Home tab. This will allow you to select all cells with missing values. Once selected, you can decide how best to deal with them based on your specific needs. Finally, let's discuss the Text to Columns feature. This is a handy tool when you have data in one column that you'd like to split into multiple columns. For example, if you have full names in one column and want to separate them into first and last names. To do this, select the column with the data, go to the Data tab, and click on Text to Columns. A wizard will guide you through the process, allowing you to split your data based on a delimiter like a comma, space, or tab. Remember, data cleaning isn't a one-size-fits-all process. It requires careful consideration of your data and what you're trying to achieve with your analysis. So take your time, get to know your data, and clean it with care. Clean data is the foundation of effective analysis. Sorting and filtering are essential tools in data analysis. Imagine you have a list of thousands of entries, and you need to find specific information. That's where sorting comes in handy. By selecting the column header, you can sort data in ascending or descending order. This simple trick can save you loads of time when you're dealing with large data sets. But what if you need to find data that meets certain criteria? That's where filtering comes into play. Excel's advanced filtering options allow you to set specific conditions to focus on the data that matters most. You can filter by text, numbers, dates, and even colors. To access these features, simply select your data, go to the Data tab, and choose Sort and AMP Filter. From there, you can customize your sorting and filtering options to suit your needs. With these sorting and filtering techniques, you can pinpoint the data you need. One of the most powerful features in Excel is the pivot table. This tool is like a Swiss Army knife for data, enabling you to slice, dice, and summarize your information in a multitude of ways. Creating a pivot table is straightforward. First, ensure your data is organized in columns with headers at the top. Then, simply select your data range, go to the Insert tab, and click Pivot Table. Excel will automatically create a new worksheet where you can design your table. At its core, a pivot table is about summarizing data. On the right side of the screen, you'll see the Pivot Table Fields panel. Here, you can drag and drop your column headers into different areas. Values is where you put the data you want to summarize, whereas rows and columns are where you put the data you want to categorize by. For example, if you had sales data and you wanted to see total sales for each region, you'd put region in the rows area and sales in the values area. But the power of pivot tables doesn't stop there. You can also customize your table to fit your analysis needs. Let's say you want to see your sales data broken down by month. You can group your date data by selecting it in the pivot table, right-clicking and choosing Group. Then select Months. Voila! Your data is now summarized by month. Additionally, you can change the way your data is summarized. By default, Excel will sum numerical data, but you can also choose to count, average, find the maximum or minimum, and more. Just click the drop-down arrow next to your field in the Values area and select Value Field Settings. Pivot tables are also highly interactive. You can collapse and expand data groups, filter your data, and even use slicers for easy-to-use visual filters. With pivot tables, you can summarize and customize your data to fit your analysis needs. They truly are a game changer in data analysis, and with a bit of practice, you'll be a pivot table pro in no time. Formulas and functions are at the heart of Excel. These are the tools that allow you to perform calculations, analyze data, and automate tasks. Let's start with the basics. The sum function, as the name suggests, allows you to add up a series of numbers. If you have a column of sales figures and you want to find the total, the sum function is your go-to tool. Next up is the average function. This function calculates the mean value of a series of numbers. So if you want to know the average sales for a certain period, the average function will do the job for you. Then we have the count function. This function is used to count the number of cells that contain numbers, and is particularly useful when you need to know the number of items in a list, or the number of days in a certain period. Now, let's move on to some more advanced functions. The VLOOKUP function is a powerful tool that allows you to search for specific information in your spreadsheet. For instance, if you have a list of products with their prices and you want to find the price of a specific product, VLOOKUP can help you do that efficiently. The if statement is another advanced function that adds a level of logic to your calculations. It allows you to set conditions and perform different calculations based on whether those conditions are met. For instance, you can use an IF statement to calculate bonuses for your sales team based on whether or not they've reached their sales targets. There are many more functions in Excel, each with its own unique capabilities. But the functions we've covered today are some of the most commonly used and will serve as a solid foundation for your Excel skills. With these formulas and functions, you can perform a wide range of calculations. So roll up your sleeves and start exploring the power of Excel. Remember, practice makes perfect. Data analysis is not just about numbers, it's about telling a story. With Excel, this story can be vividly illustrated through the use of charts and graphs. These visual aids can help you and others better understand the patterns, trends, and insights hidden within the raw data. First, let's talk about the simplest yet most commonly used graph, the bar chart. This chart is perfect for comparing data across categories. For example, if you're looking at sales data from different regions, a bar chart can clearly display these comparisons. Next up, we have line graphs. If you're dealing with data over a period of time, line graphs are your best friend. They're excellent for showing trends, rises, and falls. For instance, if you're analyzing monthly sales data, A line graph will allow you to easily see the ups and downs throughout the year. Now, let's move on to pie charts. They're best used when you want to show data as parts of a whole. For example, if you want to display how each product category contributes to total sales, a pie chart can beautifully visualize this. Scatter plots, on the other hand, are great for showing the relationship between two sets of data. For example, if you want to see if there's a correlation between advertising spend and sales, a scatter plot can help you visualize this relationship. Finally, we have the combination chart. This chart allows you to combine different chart types into one. For instance, you could use a combination chart to display monthly sales data using a line graph, along with average monthly temperature data using a bar chart. This could help you investigate if there's a correlation between weather and sales. Excel provides a plethora of options when it comes to charts and graphs. It's all about choosing the right one that best represents your data and tells your story effectively. With these visualization techniques, you can tell a compelling story with your data. Remember, a picture is worth 1,000 words, and with Excel, you can turn your 1,000 words of data into a clear, concise, and compelling picture. Excel offers some fantastic data analysis tools. These tools go beyond the fundamental functions, enabling you to perform complex tasks, interpret data more effectively, and make informed decisions. Let's delve into a few of these powerful tools. First up, we have the Solver. Solver is a Microsoft Excel add-in program you can use for optimization. It provides an efficient and powerful method to find the best possible solution for your decision-making problems. For example, you can use Solver to determine the maximum profit, the shortest path, or the smallest cost, all within a few clicks. Next, we have the Data Analysis Tool Pack. This is a game changer for anyone looking to perform statistical analysis. The tool pack provides a suite of tools that allow you to perform complex statistical tests, create frequency distributions, and even generate random numbers. This feature can save you hours of calculations and reduce the chance of manual errors. Finally, we have the what-if analysis. This tool is particularly useful for scenario planning. It allows you to change certain values in your formulas to see how those changes will affect the result of the formula. For instance, you can use it to forecast sales for different price points, or to calculate the impact of different interest rates on your mortgage payments. Each of these tools is a powerhouse in its own right, and together they can supercharge your Excel experience. Remember, practice makes perfect. So don't hesitate to explore these tools and experiment with different scenarios. With a bit of practice, you'll be using these tools like a pro in no time. With these data analysis tools, you can perform complex analysis tasks in Excel. So don't settle for just basic functions and formulas. Take advantage of these advanced features to take your data analysis skills to the next level. To save time and streamline your work, you can create macros and automate repetitive tasks. Macros are essentially sequences of commands or actions that you can record and then replay with a single command. Imagine having a set of tasks that you perform frequently, like formatting a report in a specific way or updating a particular dataset. Instead of doing these tasks manually each time, you can record a macro to do them automatically. To record a macro, you simply go to the Developer tab, select Record Macro, and then perform the actions you want to automate. When you're done, click Stop Recording. The next time you need to perform the same tasks, all you have to do is play the recorded macro. Remember, macros can be as simple or as complex as you need them to be. They're a powerful tool that can save you a lot of time and effort. With macros, you can automate repetitive tasks and streamline your work. And that's a wrap for our Excel tips and tricks for data analysis tutorial. We've journeyed together through the vast landscapes of data import and cleaning, grasped the power of sorting, filtering, and pivot tables. We've unraveled the magic of formulas, functions, and data visualization, and even dabbled in the art of macros and automation. All these tools are now at your fingertips, ready to transform the way you analyze data. Remember, practice is key to mastering Excel, so don't hesitate to experiment and learn from your data analysis projects. If you found this tutorial helpful, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your colleagues and friends. Spreading knowledge is a wonderful way to empower each other, and who knows, your share might just be the helping hand someone was looking for. If you have any queries, or if there's a specific topic you'd like us to cover in future tutorials, please don't hesitate to drop us a comment. We're always excited to hear from you, and your feedback helps us create content that caters to your needs. Remember, by subscribing to Online Master, you're not just joining a channel, you're becoming a part of a community dedicated to learning and mastering new skills. So hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell to stay updated on our latest tutorials. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.
For more updates, subscribe to our channel, click the show links and enjoy watching the videos.